this is Love from Level Up Consulting Firm. I know I have done a similar video, but I'm not exactly sure in what capacity, so I'm doing it again. And this video is about how to choose a consultant. So obviously, I am the founder, CEO, and main consultant of Level Up Consulting Firm, so I would love for you to hire us to bring your business goals into fruition. And that would be wonderful if you did. But if you didn't, I still want you to be equipped with the tools you need to be able to pick a great consultant, someone who would not only understand you and get to know the business better, but also be a good person in general, right? Because you have some people who may be okay in business but not such a good person, or a great person but in business they don't have it all together. And the great person that's in business but doesn't have it all together is actually better than the person who's not a great person but is a good business person, because that spills over into other areas of their life, their character, right? But I will mention a few things in this video that will help you understand that the person with good character that doesn't have it all together just yet with their business is definitely going to get it together. But they don't have to get it together at your expense, and that doesn't mean you have to hire them. Okay, so the first consultant I've hired, I've actually had two in my life, didn't do any work. She didn't have the opportunity to because I fired her before then. So it was a huge misunderstanding. We actually lived in two completely different time zones, and when I requested my money back, because of the discrepancies and her really not getting back to me, she said no, it's non-refundable and blah blah blah, and she was just hell-bent on not giving me my money back. So I didn't feel like hiring a lawyer for the amount of money that it was. I didn't think it was worth it, and I would have paid more in lawyer fees than I would, have lost in that process. But for me, it wasn't a loss because I learned a lot when I hired her, and it taught me how to pick a person better. So once I decided I didn't want to work with her anymore, I did scroll through her pages as far as her website, and it wasn't well put together. Her website had all different colors up there. It was very difficult to read. And then just scrolling through her pictures, she was not well put together. Her hair wasn't done, her nails weren't done. She didn't have on professional clothing. She had pictures of her son all over her page. And I feel like people can do whatever they want with their children. I'm never here to judge a parent on what they do, and I'm not a parent. So, that's neither here nor there, but I feel like there has to be some professional distinction somewhere between your personal and your business page. And I didn't really see that. The other thing was that she wasn't well put together, so you could kind of tell that, either she struggled with her self-esteem or she just didn't value being well put together. But you want to have a person who cares about themselves. And if I would have taken careful consideration to really vet her first, instead of just looking at some of the posts she made like, oh yeah, that sounds great, it just seems like she was a wonderful person to work with. But after being around her, she just had a way with words. Then I mentioned we lived in two different time zones. So instead of her making that clear from the beginning, like, okay, well, what time zone do you live in? Which is a question that you should definitely be asking. If you don't know that they live in your area in close proximity, you need to be asking what time zone they're in so that you can be on the same page. They may feel like you're neglecting them, that you're not responding back in a timely manner, but where you are, it may be 8 o'clock p.m. when you get the message, so it takes a while for you to respond, right? And that's perfectly normal, or in some areas it may be 12 noon where they are, but for you it's midnight. So it's going to take about another 12 hours for them to receive a response, and that's okay. So then they're looking at their phone like, oh my goodness, she emailed me at midnight. This is so unprofessional. No, you're in a different time zone. And so she kept saying that, oh, her assistant was doing this and her assistant. And it's like, do you even have an assistant? The young lady was in school apparently, and she just had a lot going on. You know, she's a parent, she's trying to run this business, and I see you, you know, I empathize with that, but I don't have time for that, right? And some of the things she was sending me were not, it's like she would send me this list of things that she wanted me to do, and I'm looking at the list and I'm like, this isn't what I said I wanted to work on. I don't need help in these areas. I need help in something completely different. So being able to listen, right, to take notes, to follow up immediately, because see, I take notes when I'm with my clients, and then I send a follow-up email with what we discussed, what the next steps are, and you know, let them know they can go ahead and book their next appointment and give them basically some deliverables from the next time that we meet. And I'm very hands-on, right? So I'm available to your questions. I'm here when you need me. You can email me at any point in time. And I have that approach because I need you to know that I'm in this process with you. You're not doing it alone. So that has definitely been an asset to me. And I care about myself. You know, I care about myself. You know, I care about my brand. I take my brand seriously. I am always on top of things. I will reach out to you if you haven't been around in a while. Hi, is everything okay? Do you need anything? Is there anything I can assist you with, etc.? Right? I'm flexible in terms of time and things of that nature, but customer service is everything. Finding a consultant who knows what they're doing is everything. And I also think it's better for you to see some reviews, right? Look at some of their reviews. I hadn't really seen many reviews from her. And honestly, the 2 reviews that I saw could have been done from family and friends. Who knows? So if you have a significant amount of reviews for different services, that would help. All right. So make sure they have reviews, make sure that they are well put together, that they care about themselves. Even if they don't go, you know, like me and wear makeup and dresses and heels every day, that's, you know, that's a matter of personal preference. What I'm saying is they should be well put together. So when you see this person, are their nails groomed? Is their hair done? Do they smell good? Do they look like they care about themselves? Okay. It's not difficult, and those little gestures, that little extra time that they take to make sure that they're good, shows you what type of person they could potentially be for your brand. If they care about themselves, they can care about you. But if they don't have the time to care for themselves, how can they have the time to care for you? Okay, so I really hope this video helped. If you guys need any tips or strategies moving forward, please let me know. I'm definitely here to assist you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace and love. Bye.